get our little drill bit out, snap it in the first 15 minutes, and then go buy another 10. I'm really hoping that's better. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are somewhat working on the Stag, but a bit of an information video because it might help someone else out there that was doing the same sort of research that I was doing. Couldn't really find anything on it, so I thought I'd do a quick rundown. Nice little lineup here. So this is my old factory turbo that come with it, the ones that explode at 250 kilowatts or whatever they are. This is one of two of the new Dash 7s, fully reconditioned, ceramic coated rear housing. Nice. Don't even start me on blah blah blah, you should go single. If I had my time again and I didn't already have bought these, I probably will, and I probably still will, but I've made my bed and I'm going to lie in it, and I'm at least going to make a pit stop for the sake of using these, and then in the future we'll go from there. If they're set up right, there's a lot of that just vague terminology, if they're set up right, and I feel like I'm starting to slowly figure it out. What we'll do is we'll start from here and work our way down. So this is my OEM dump, comes off the back of the turbo. This is an upgraded Tomei dump, which I was just starting to assemble. So straight off the bat, the Tomei measures, we'll call it, there we go, 67 mil, and the OEM is, what are we at there, 59. So you're at like 8 millimeters straight off the bat. As far as actually flowing, if we have a look in here, which you may not be able to really pick it up, but you can see the Tomei is a nice big scoop. If in real life you can actually see all the way through it. Looks like it would just flow nicely. Now the OEM is not that. As soon as you get just inside this ridge here, it like closes in on itself at an extremely sharp angle, and all of the flow now has to get through like what would probably be 2 or 3 quarters of that that scoop. As far as actually going down and into it, then it doesn't get much better. It doesn't look like it should flow nicely. Not as good as the Tomei. So that's nice, but what else I wanted to do was just have a quick look at this. This is the OEM turbo, right? And this is the Dash 7. This comes into play here as well. This is the exhaust manifold. Check this out. Check that out. That's the OEM gasket. What the hell is that? It's just like meat. And this here, meat, you can see where the gasket has been sitting. I got the Dash 7 and you can see they've made it so it accommodates that real estate and it scoops in. So you've got this heaps larger intake. But obviously that's no good to you if you've got a neck down like that sitting in your manifold. Once again, I don't know whether this is a thing or not, but I am going to port this manifold out to here and then just tailor it in. Just take that edge off, just for anything else, my peace of mind, so that I know that I've done the most that I can possibly do to get these things to flow and work nicely. So I'm going to get set up on the bench here, get myself set up, get our little drill bit out, snap it in the first 15 minutes, and then go buy another 10. That looks sick. Yeah, so now she's just like all just nice and smooth flowing. It's not perfect, I'm not saying it's the best thing in the world. If we were to actually see what we did, what's that, 49 mil, and then OE is 39. There you go. Well, there you go. 10 mil. How about that? I can't see how that can't help. I'm sure there'll be experts out there and there's no way in hell that I'm the first person to do this, but I just can't get my head around. If it does nothing, I get it, but it's definitely not making things worse. So anyway, now we just spend another hour and a half getting rid of this shit. You've done this before, mate. Mad. So we are done, and I'll be honest, I'm actually really happy with how that came out. The transition here, like it just goes down and just tapers in and just meets the inside of the cast. Same with that one, just tapers in and just meets the inside of the cast. And I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. Everything is nice and smooth, and now you can obviously see that's the new gasket on there. It now accepts the whole gasket. So that is a good thing. From what I'm reading online, a lot of people say, it does nothing. I won't be able to compare that, but whatever. It gave me something to do today, and like I said, it's not going to make them any worse. And if it makes them better, and we can make the absolute most out of these tiny little turbos, then that's a good thing. Everything else should be able to do it. The dumps are obviously a very nice thing. So these will probably get a heat wrap over them, because I'm pretty sure one of them sits like in front of this turbo, like it like touches this turbo intake. So that heat is going to be getting straight into the intake air temp. We don't really want that. So probably wrap that, probably wrap the front pipe as well. Maybe you've learned something. Maybe you've already done this. If you have, let me know. What can we expect? Is it worth it? Was it not worth it? I honestly don't think it would be worth, if you like to get those manifolds off, you'd be real keen to be like, yeah, I want to port my manifolds, if that's all you're doing. If you're taking them off, to be honest, wake up to yourself and put a single in there, because that's what I should be doing. Give us a like if you liked it. Give us a comment if you, like I said, have any experience in this area, because I do not. And we will continue on the voyage of the Stag. For now, I'm going to get a beer, and then I'm going to mow the lawn, because it needs it. Look, the stripes. You only just see the stripes. So she needs a little kick. Anyway guys, we'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Ever since you shut the door on everything we knew, you're too late for love, feeling your true love, feeling on love, feeling your